And welcome traders, welcome to Precious Pips. So let's start with today's analysis. So this is the second analysis video for you, so make sure you smash that like button and subscribe to our channel. Okay, so this is the weekly monthly time frame gold. So traders, as you can see, price is rejecting from above. Okay, so this is just analysis, overall analysis, so that you understand, so we understand the bigger picture. Okay, so always the bigger picture is very important in the news events time. So you always remember, so you need to recheck, cross check all the bigger pictures whenever there's a news event. Okay, so make sure you have the habit. So we will draw a resistance and we'll mark it as red. Okay, so this was the resistance, and let's move on to weekly time frame. So traders, do you notice something over here? I'll show you. So after, sorry, let me minimize it. Okay, so after this big push towards up, so we retraced back. We tried to push again, but we failed. We tried to push again, but we failed again. Okay, but there's a one point. We are not breaking below. Okay, we are not breaking below. Let me show you once again. So this was the first push, we came downwards. This was the second try. Buyers tried very hard to break out of this zone, but they failed, but they did not cross this level. Okay, and after this push, this was the third try. Okay, third try also failed, but you notice something, we did not break below this. Okay, so price has created liquidity, traders, on the bigger picture. Okay, this is liquidity, this is liquidity, this is all liquidity above and below. So all the liquidity levels. Okay, so these are very high liquidity levels. So why I am telling this as liquidity level? So if you want educational videos, so make sure you comment down below. Okay, so I understand, I upload the videos for you. Okay, so as you can see, this was the price, this let's say this was a support level. Okay, this was a support level in the small time frame. So when the price reach on that support level, buyers immediately started buying and the price went up. So everyone has their stop loss below this level. So that's why this is a liquidity pool right now. Okay, as of now this is a liquidity pool below and above. Okay, so let's move on to daily. So you understood the bigger picture, traders. So now can we okay, so this was a second push, this was a third push, and now this is the fourth push. Okay, so after this push, this was the first, second, and this is the third push. So can we break above, or will we will be breaking below? So that's the main important point. Okay, so let's move on to the daily time frame. So same, you can see. So if you mark this low here, as you can see, that's liquidity, that's pure liquidity. Over here, that's pure liquidity. Okay, but that liquidity is of no use. Okay, that's for the bigger picture time frame. Just for the trend analysis we are doing this bigger picture time frame. Okay, so now let's move on to our chart. So you are familiar with this chart, and in the morning video I forgot to mention that I have already marked my daily low and previous day low and previous day high. Okay, so this is the range and this is the equilibrium range. Okay, and in the morning I told you, so day before yesterday's candle. Okay, this is day before yesterday's candle. As you can see, we liquidated and we are coming downwards. We liquidated this candle and we come downwards. We induced buyers over here. Okay, so whenever higher high is break, so buyers will be induced, buyers started buying, and then the market came downwards. Okay, so we induced those buyers. So now where is the liquidity level? So for the news event, wherever there is more liquidity, price will hunt that side. Okay, but it totally depends on fundamental. Just remember, traders, it totally depends on the fundamental. So let me come to 4-hour time frame. All right, so yesterday I gave you this trend line, so beautiful breakout. Also we got 60-70 pips here. Okay, in the scalping itself, and if you can see, we have formed a new trend line. Okay, so how, let me come to 1 hour. Okay, here we can see we have formed another trend line over here. sorry. Okay, so this is my trend line. I'll grab my trend line. Okay, this level, you see traders, price is creating those sellers. I am telling you from yesterday, price is creating those sellers. So will this pattern be W pattern or will we break below? Okay, so now important, very important point. So this, as you can see, you just notice over here this low. Okay, this low, just have a look there. So as you can see, this low, this is 25.380. This low is 25.280. Okay, so this become a double bottom. So there's a lot of liquidity available here. Okay, there's a lot of liquidity available here. So this becomes our liquidity level. So if the market wants to go up, then also it can liquidate, and then it can start up momentum. So in news events, so most of the time it happens. Okay, market liquidates down and then it goes up. If the market wants to go downwards, then sometimes market liquidates up and then it goes down. Okay, so this is the scene. And rest, where do we have the liquidity? So let's go to small time frame. So we will get micro liquidity levels. Okay, so we have some liquidity over here, as you can see, after the break of trend line. So a lot of sellers entered here. As I told you, you could have done the scalping, retracement down. Okay, retracement down. So here, this level, as you can see, this level is not broken. So whoever is selling here, definitely they have the stop loss above these levels. Okay, also so many people draw like this, something like this, the break of that zone. So something like this. Okay, so you must be familiar. So many people, they draw like this. So as you can see, we came downwards, we go up, we took the retracement, and we again come down. Okay, so here we have that liquidity level. So this is our liquidity zone. Okay, so this thing is our liquidity zone. And rest on the 4-hour time frame. So now the thing is, it totally depends on the fundamental. Okay traders, it totally depends on fundamental. And rest, we have a beautiful engulfing over here. So this is a problem. Okay, this is a big problem. As you can see, we have an engulfing over here, which is a very powerful engulfing. This is a problem. Okay, so this will work as a resistance. This will work as a resistance. And as you can see, already we have created that sell zone. Sellers are entering continuously over here. So if market is going to hunt up, okay, if market is going to hunt up, so it can hunt all the sellers over here. So I think already market has created those sellers. Let me go to 4-hour time frame. So let's think logically. Okay, so already the market has created sellers. So now after this breakout, this looks like a trap, bro. This looks like a trap. You see, sellers, continuous sellers. The market break out of that zone, and now it's again continuously inviting those sellers. Why sellers? Why market is inviting those sellers? After the breakout of 4-hour time frame, a 4-hour 4-hour chart trend line, market has to go up, but market did not perform well. Why? Because market is now trying to make that liquidity, and it needs that liquidity grab for that push or that fall. Okay, so I hope you understood everything, traders. So don't trade if you don't understand. Okay, just leave it. We have daily opportunities, so don't worry. Subscribe to this channel and make sure you like this video. Okay traders, I am doing lot of hard work for you. So don't worry traders, if you don't understand anything, don't trade, and watch this video carefully. Okay, I have already explained you each and everything. Okay, so we have liquidity above and we have liquidity below. Also this low is very important, so we liquidate this low, we can go upwards. Okay, so traders, catch you in my next video. Till then, peace out.